What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mop here. A while back, I posted a video about myself buying some knives online, more specifically from a Facebook ad that I saw. As I stated, last time I bought knives online or through some weird infomercial were the Ronco 6-star cutlery knives, and as I previously stated, those knives were horrible. There's nothing professional about any one of those knives. Anybody that actually bought those things probably know what I'm talking about. I expected a sturdy knife, something that maintained an edge, something that I wouldn't have to sharpen every time I used it. And that was the case with the Ronco knives. I was completely let down, and it completely turned me off to ever buying knives online or through infomercials again. That was until several months back. I saw an ad on my Facebook page from this company called Vertoku. And I don't know, at that point I was actually looking for a set of new chef knives, cutlery. And I said, screw it, I'm going to take a chance. And bought the 7-piece set. It was something like $140 some. Not overly expensive for what they claimed the knives were anyway. So as I said, I took a chance and bought the knives. In my previous video, you saw the unboxing. I showed you the knives, and I said I would get back to you after I had a chance to use some of them and let you know exactly what I think of them, and if I still think they were worth the value, and if I still think they're a good knife. These are the knives here. I'll give you a little close-up view on them. Hope you can see that. That's them. Those are the Vertoku knives. And this is what I think of them. So, I will say that out of all 7 knives, the ones that I've used the most would be the boning knife, the chef knife, and the carver knife. This bad boy right here. Now, I've used these several times over the past several months, and I gotta admit, these knives are badass. I like them. I really do. They're sturdy. They don't feel cheap. I mean, they're heavy, not overly heavy, but they got some weight to them, and they're well balanced. I found they were well balanced. And like I said, I've used these 3 knives several times over the last few months that I've had them, and they're still just as sharp. There's nothing wrong with these knives. I mean, I can't complain. I will say this though. They claim to be Damascus steel. Now, I'm not a metallurgist. I have no idea what the hell Damascus steel is. I do know that if you look at the knife close, I don't know if you can see the markings on the steel, but all the knives have this. Like I said, they've maintained their edge. They cut great. They feel nice to handle. And I do think they are worth the value for the money I paid for them. However, I have noticed by using these that if you do use these things and you wash them, do not let them air dry. After you wash them, dry them off immediately. Put them back in their cases. They have these little plastic sheaths that they came with. Make sure you dry the knife off completely. Blade, handle, everything. Because I did notice the first time that I washed these, believe it or not, they started to pit. And there's still a few marks on here from where that happened. But luckily, it came out and there was no damage to the blade itself. So, you have to be diligent with that. Make sure you clean these off good and dry them thoroughly before you put them away. Do not leave them out to air dry. Another thing that was kind of odd to me that I noticed after I bought these knives. As I said, the brand that I bought these knives under, they were called Vertoku. That was what I thought the name of the company was, Vertoku Knives. That's what they said. Since buying these knives, I've seen the same commercial for these very same knives under no less than 5 different names. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe some of you out there can give me some insight. But I've seen these under the Vertoku brand, Shinzoku, Kinzoku, Shinzuku. I mean, it's some weird shit, but it's the same commercial, advertising the exact same knives, doing the exact same thing, just under a different company name, brand name. I don't know why. I don't know what that's all about. Angel, shut up! Anyway, excuse my dog. Other than that, as I said, I like these knives. I really do. I got really nothing bad to say about them. As I said, they're super sharp. They do what they say they do, and they're pretty to look at. I mean, I love the handles on here. You can see that. Where the hell's the camera? I don't know if you can see that. It's a dyed wood grain. And as I said, each knife has this engraving on it. I don't know if that's the way the steel was folded or what the deal is. But yeah, in my opinion, these knives are worth the money. That's just my opinion. I would recommend, if you are looking for a decent set of chef knives, try these ones out, man. Like I said, it was like $143. That was with, I believe, shipping and tax. They got to me pretty quick. And other than that, I will say I did actually contact Vertoku people and asked them if they had a knife block for these, which they do not. But you can go to probably any restaurant supply place maybe and get one of those magnets that you can put your knives on. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about. I have not yet done that. I keep these hidden away. I only break these out when I do some what I call refined cooking, where I actually have to chop and slice and pare and whatever. But yeah, I like the knives. I have nothing bad to say about them, other than, as I said, they're got these same knives out under 5 different freaking brands. I don't know what that's all about. Whatever. But I recommend them. If you, like I said, if you're looking for a decent set of knives that aren't overly expensive, get these ones. And hope you enjoyed my follow-up to my unboxing video. Hope it wasn't too boring for you. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. Alright? Thanks for watching. Peace.